Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Today we're going to look at Prime Battle Vegeta. This guy got his EZA. Yesterday I took a good look at the new banner unit, Super Saiyan Vegeta, that came out on the banner with the Goku and Gohan exchange unit. And I don't know, man, I feel like that Vegeta is going to be superior to this guy. I could be wrong though. I've been wrong before, certainly. I don't have any equips on this guy, but I don't see myself using him like ever or anywhere. I don't know. Let's take a look though. Maybe I'll put some soft equips on him after this run right here. So we're starting out at 200k defense. Let's see. I mean, he gets 70% defense at the start of turn. That's just so low for no reason. I don't know why they did that. Another 70% defense if his HP is 50% or more. And then he greatly raises defense on his 18 key, and then he gets a 30% defensive buff on his 12 key. I mean, that's not, like, he's not building up, like, damage or anything like that, right? Like, that's just his defense. That, to me, like, after they've dropped, some of these, like, red zone stages and stuff like that, that's pretty low. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab this. Let's see what we get right here. Damage, probably not going to be the greatest. His link set is Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Prodigies, Saiyan Pride, Royal Lineage, Shattering the Limit, and Legendary Power. That is his link set. He doesn't build up defense or anything like that, but when he gets hit, he gets an additional 50% attack, and then he gets 2 guaranteed additionals, which have a rare chance of being a super attack. I believe that's a 10% chance. It is a 15% chance is what it is. Alright, well, we weren't hit right there. So that right there, like, him not being hit yet, he would not have been able to get the additional. So we do want to keep that in mind right there. Let me make sure to try and finish off this phase of Goku right here, so we can go into the next rotation with, like, a fresh round. I'm really hoping that Goku will attack the start, like the very first slot on this next turn, so that we can get that attack buff for Vegeta. Yeah, his defense is not good enough, but I think what's even going to be more of an issue is that, you know, in red zone, you know, you are likely to fall below the 50% HP threshold. I think bosses in the red zone still will 100% to zero you in one turn, right? Like, that's definitely still a common occurrence that'll happen. But, you know, you're going to have quite a few turns at least under 50% HP. So if you get below that, Vegeta just loses most of his defense. Like, I don't really see why he had to be like that. Like, why make him lose his defense? The thing is you just look at this guy. All right, so if we were in the middle slot, we get everything but Legendary Power. Let's forego Shattering the Limit, though. All right, so this is going to be a very, very strong rotation for Vegeta. Are you kidding me? We're going to be 1 key shy? No, we're not. No, I'm not going to be 1 key shy, actually. Here, let's just do this. Bam. Wait, could I have gotten 24? Whatever, it doesn't matter. All right. So, 200k defense at the start right here. Okay. And then again, he's going to be getting 50% from his 18 key. If he does a lot of super attacks, like if he supered 4 times, would he break a 400k defense? Probably, right? I don't know. Let me see what his damage is on this turn. We'll get the extra attack buff, right? Let me not hate too much before we get this. 6.8. I mean, I don't think I want to say that's bad damage, because it's like he's dropping a 6.8 million attack stat, but then he had 2 guaranteed additional normals. Like, he easily could quadruple super attack right there, right? Like, if he gets the 4 super attacks off, it's going to be very uncommon, but like, you know, I've gotten 3 super attacks with the AGL Evolution Blue Vegeta. So it's not like 4 is out of the realm of possibility with this guy. If you get 3 super attacks, I feel like he's putting up decent damage. But I don't know. I'm not sure I'm a fan of the defensive levels we're seeing from him, right? I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. I just feel like I like that Super Saiyan Vegeta a lot better. Right, like, he has to build up a bit more than this Vegeta, but that Super Saiyan Vegeta also can fairly easily get a much better defensive stat, right? Like, once he gets to 5 hits, you know, he's able to break 400k defense that Agile Super Saiyan Vegeta, like, easily with, like, one super. So it's like, I don't know when, like, we've got our boy, this Super Saiyan Vegeta, the INT LR one, who's not really able to. It's like, if you look at a cause of, like, some of his weaknesses, to me, the easiest way we could tell why that is just if we look at his passive, 50% attack and 70% defense. This is literally like the type of passive that they would give like 2018 like summonable LRs, right? Because their stats were so high. So they didn't, back then they didn't need these big passive buffs. But nowadays, you know, like summonable LRs are getting 150% and shit like that, right? So that's the cause of this guy's weakness. I mean, if you just jump the attack and defense right there to like 120% or something like that, I feel like I'd like this guy a lot better. This is a really good turn. We have most of his links activated, but I do need to put him in slot 1 right here, so let's do that. We'll link him up with... I think we'll link him up with this Vegeta. Super Vegeta will be better for this. All right, let me do this right here. Let's see what damage we get from him. I mean, Gohan's going to evaporate rather quickly. I think after this... So, the one thing about this Super Saiyan Vegeta, he is on several really good teams. He's on Goku and Gohan's team. He's on Majin Vegeta's team. Then, of course, he's on, you know, Raditz / the AGL Evolution Blue Vegeta's team, their Pure Saiyan team. So, this Super Saiyan Vegeta, he does have several good teams. You know, as the months are starting to go on now, there's actually starting to be a lot more sort of, like, legit, very good teams. You know, Hybrids now has a full 170% lead as well, but, I mean, I don't know. I feel like the Hybrid team, to me, probably feels like weaker with double S Tier Ultimate Gohan than double Tech Gohan as a lead, though. That's the only thing about that, right? I guess let's go into the GT Legendary Goku event where the bosses will have more health, and I think we'll switch over to the Goku family / Super Saiyan team led by Goku and Gohan. A lot of we can get a lot of the same units on there, like Super Vegeta, who links up really well with this guy. The Xeno Vegeta support unit links up really well with this guy, right? Like, we could get some big numbers potentially over there. So let's go ahead and hop over there. Alright, guys, so now we're over here on the Goku and Gohan's team, which, of course, is Goku family and Super Saiyan. Vegeta, of course, is part of Super Saiyan. And Vegeta's also on the Android Test Cell Saga, so he is getting the 200% leader skill in full. 176k defense we're sitting right here with. This is without support. No support on this rotation. Let me actually go ahead and do this real fast. So we'll be able to go ahead and get a full 24 key. Well, actually, I thought that would just be able to give us 24 key. It's not. God damn, hold on. Alright, this time we'll do this. I guess I didn't even need to reset, though, because Vegeta... So, like, starting out right here, right? Well, no, I guess, because Vegeta gets key with each attack performed up to a max of 5. I mean, I don't have a problem with that key mechanic, I guess. It's fine. It's whatever, right? We'll be able to get this hit right here. We'll get his full attack buff. That defense is looking a little low without support, though. That's just not good enough, man. Like, I know Vegeta is free-to-play, but free-to-play doesn't have to mean the unit is trash, right? Like, alright, so what was this, a 5 million attack stat? Remember, he gets 2 guaranteed additionals here, so chances are good that we have, you know, get 4 attacks in total. There's 1. Remember, it's a 15% chance from the super attack. Okay, 15% chance of super attack again, and then hidden potential system, we didn't get it. Okay. So with this Vegeta, I do think you're probably going to want to go crits. This is another one of these characters where going sort of like full crits, I think, is probably the ideal way to go about it. Because if you're going full crits on him, what's going to happen is you are going to be getting, I think, a lot more out of those just like normal attacks that he does. This is another one of these characters that's going to be doing a lot of normal attacks. And against the really big bosses, you know, I don't know, Red Zone Omega, I don't know, even like at Red Zone Super 17 or something like that, right? Against those types of bosses, you know, they're going to have very high defense and very high HP. You want all those normal attacks you're going to be doing to actually leave a dent in the boss by critting. I think that's very important to give these types of characters crit rather than going full additional. Although the additional super is definitely going to be very impactful for this Vegeta. considering his defense is so poor. And he needs to get as many super attacks in as possible in order for his defense to be a bit better, right? Like, that's really what I would say is my main concern. I feel like on some of these turns, Vegeta's damage is not going to be that bad, but, I mean, it's like the red zone already exists. Like, if this was prior to the 7th anniversary, like, I get it, but we're not prior to the 7th anniversary. Let's put this Vegeta in slot. Well, yeah, I'm going to put Vegeta in slot 1 just to make sure that Super Vegeta does not kill him. We're going to be getting support on this rotation, but we're not at a full 24 key super attack because, remember, our key is definitely a bit iffy right here at the start of the fight. While Vegeta, although Vegeta, we've done 3 attacks, right? So he only has to do 2 more attacks to fully build up the key portion of his passive. I think this Goku debuffs defense as well. So we'll keep that in mind on the next turn. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, it's a lot of damage from a boss that came out a year ago. It's okay. The INT UI Goku at the end of the Legendary Goku event could probably still leave a mark, I'm sure. Alright, so there's 2 attacks. No additional supers at all, huh? There's him potential system additional, but again, another normal. Well, you guys can see, like, if those are doing crits, all those normal attacks are actually going to be giving us, like, solid damage we'll be able to put up right there. So, I don't know. I feel like I'm just going to do the next turn with, like, LRB Pan's effect up, and, like, that's going to be it, man. We out. Not to be a hater, or anything like that, but, I am not impressed, with the level of damage that this Vegeta does. I just think they could have did way better by him. I think, again, just because a unit is free to play does not mean they have to be bad. I think a better way for them to go about it is they just sort of made this Vegeta kind of like baseline on every team. I think if they had made this character, like, restrict him. Okay, so, like, INT Android 16. If he's on a full Android/Cell Saga team, he's usable, even in the red zone. If they should have done a similar thing for this Vegeta. Like, if it's a full Android/Cell Saga rotation, why not give him an extra 100% attack and defense or something like that? That is how they could, make a good free-to-play unit. Because, you're making him, like, worthwhile to run, which is, helpful, to say the least. Alright, let's pop B-Pan's active skill real fast. So this will go ahead and give Vegeta... We're going to have all 7 links activated for Vegeta right here, by the way. We're going to have all 7. Okay, so we're going to be changing, STR orbs into physical, which we could then turn into int. So maybe do this right here. Bam. Okay, perfect. And then let's go ahead and change these orbs real fast. We'll get Vegeta to 24 key. We'll see what attack stat he does right here, and then we will call it. So, let me know what you guys are thinking about this Vegeta. Remember that his defense was debuffed by Goku last turn. Not to be a hater on him or anything like that, but, like, it's just like the Prime Battle Trunks. Like, they gave us first... I feel like the Super Saiyan Prime Battle Goku, like, he's obviously aged since then. I mean, he's been 2 years since he got his EZA now, all of a sudden, unbelievably, right? But, like, he's aged. Prime Battle Frieza was so good on release. Oh, is this passive not up? Yeah, it's only for 4 turns after receiving an attack. His passive wasn't up. Okay. I'm gonna redo this rotation, but with that passive up. That's really important. We want to see the damage he's going to do with that passive activated, right? So I guess that's fine. We saw what he does on this rotation without the passive. Let me hop right back in. Let's see the rotation with that passive active. Alright guys, let's redo this turn right here, except this time, we'll be able to get Vegeta 24 key. He's got his passive active. We have all 7 links. So, I mean, this is, this is it for our boy Vegeta. Let's see if he could do some good damage here. Remember, of course, he will be able to potentially super attack 4 times. I don't think the damage of this unit is his problem, though. It's not. I think, for like a free-to-play LR, I think his damage is probably quite good. I do like these characters that do a lot of additional normals. I feel like, to me, like, besides that are, like, counter units. That's the best way to incentivize, like, actually, like, putting crit on units. What was that, 7.56? Okay. Let's go ahead and see what we've got right here. Okay, we'll go ahead and take that. Sure, 3.6. We got an additional super attack right there. Yeah, see, this is looking good. When we at least get, like, a second super. Okay, perfect. Oh, wow. Okay. Nice. All right, well, I'll take this turn. That looked pretty good. That was a good turn. The only thing is, I don't know that his defense was even that impressive right there, right? Because it's like, he was at, what, 187k? Then he would have gotten 50% from his super attack effect, and then 230%. So it's like, I don't even know that he was really, like, above, like, was he even above 300k right there? Like, I don't even know. I don't think he was, but, yeah, damage-wise, I think he could put up some stuff, but, like, the banner unit, Super Saiyan Vegeta, can put up, I mean, probably not as much damage, but his defense is better, so I thus consequently like him better. And the other thing is, this Prime Battle Vegeta's defense isn't even that great, but then he loses almost all of it if your HP is below 50%, guaranteeing your death in Red Zone, right? Alright, so this is Awakened Saiyan Blood, Super Saiyan Vegeta. His leader skills Pure Saiyan category key 4 and 130% to stats. That's going to go very hard in an event where you can only use free-to-play units. I mean, free-to-play Pure Saiyans might be, like, pretty much the ideal thing to go, right? His 12 key super attack is the Photon Bomber, which raises attack and defense by 30% for one turn and does colossal damage to the enemy. His 18 key super attack, the Big Bang attack, greatly raises attack and defense for one turn, so 50% buff, and then does mega colossal damage to the enemy. His passive skill, Prince of the Saiyans returns, gives him 50% attack and 70% defense at the start of turn. That's where this unit loses, is that right there. Then he gets an additional 70% defense if his HP is 50% or more. Then he gets 1 key per attack performed up to a max of 5. Not really too bad considering he has so many built-in additionals, right? Then he gets an additional 50% attack, and he launches 2 guaranteed additionals, which have a rare chance of being a super attack for 4 turns after receiving the attack, and the percentages for rare chance is 15%. His links are Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Prodigies, Saiyan Pride, Royal Lineage, Shattering the Limit, and Legendary Power. He's got your typical, like, Vegeta links, right? So his links are fine for sure. No Prepared for Battle definitely does hurt, all right? Like, if you could get rid of, I mean, I don't know, Saiyan Pride, Prodigies, you know, get rid of either of those, right? And give him Prepare for Battle. I think that would help him out a little bit for sure. 12 key multiplier, 140%. 24 key multiplier, 200%. This guy could be good in a couple of EZAs, right? I think potentially maybe like isn't the INT Super Saiyan 2 Gohan weak to Android's Cell Saga, right? And then you need LR's Legendary Power Link to do damage in there. There's the STR God Vegeta and the Tech God Goku EZA. This guy would definitely be solid in that one as well, right? And then finally, our boy Vegeta is on a few category teams here. So for starters, he is on the Pure Saiyan category team. Definitely the best roster in the game. And they just got another... They've had 3 consecutive Dokkan Fests on... I mean, dude, almost every Dokkan Fest this year has been Pure Saiyan, right? So the first 2 were Pure Saiyan, then Ginyu, who's not. But then Raditz is Pure... No, Majin Vegeta's Pure Saiyan, then Raditz is Pure Saiyan, then the Goku and Gohan unit's Pure Saiyan, and then I guess Cell is not. So 2 of the Dokkan Fest this year have not been Pure Saiyans. The rest are. And then a bunch of the summonable LRs. It's just nuts. It's nuts. Then, of course, he's also on the Vegeta family category team. He's also over here on the Super Saiyan category team. So this is how he gets to 200% from the Goku and Gohan. Then he's also over here on the Android Cell Saga team, which is definitely taken a major leap. This team has gotten a lot of buffs in the last year or so. Then he's also over here on Battle of Wits. It'll be interesting to see what happens when Battle of Wits gets like a 170 or a 200% lead or something like that. Then he is also over here on the Gifted Warrior category team, like pretty much every single Vegeta. And then finally, he is on the Mastered Evolution category, right? So let me know what you guys think of this EZA Prime Battle LR Super Saiyan Vegeta. I am not really too impressed. He does, I think, decent damage, but that's not enough in 2022. I think, like, they could easily make good free-to-play units. All they have to do, I think, is maybe just restrict them to a certain team. Like, if Vegeta was really good but restricted to one team, I think that would actually be a lot better, right? So, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.